That's how you beat big time programs in the real games too. We got to capitalize on some of that. We got to continue to get better. I told you.
Welcome to the Brett Beard Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. I'm your host, Jaden Kent. Here with me today is Coach Beard. Coach, how are we doing?
Doing well. How about you, man? Welcome back.
I'm glad to be back.
Sweet boot.
Yeah,
Hey,
got to rock it. You know,
little war injury. Things happen, man. It's a tough game, and you've played it the right way, and these things happen.
Yes, sir. Friday night, with us being used to playing on turf, how did that switch over to grass make us like?
Well, you know what? I preach all the time. I mean, we've got green grass and white lines. I mean, we have the ability to play and play at a high level. We got team in on the grass that last week to kind of get a feel for it. But I think we all know that the field's conditions were a little different than what we expected, and I think it was tough on both of us. I mean, both sides, struggled with the conditions. I mean, they played U-High week one after the hurricane and really tore the field up, and they tried to work to get it back, and it just wasn't able to be playable, and we played on it anyway, and I think it was an equalizer. I think it made for challenges on both sides, but made for a good game of muddy football, which I think sometimes with our spoiled kids on this turf, they forget how much fun it is to play in mud, and you're allowed to waller around and get dirty, so It was fun to see.
All right, Coach, let's take a look at the highlights from Friday night's game against Woodlawn. Jackets taking the field at Woodlawn with them white jerseys. We know we're in for a mud show. All excited, ready to play some football.
Yeah, got to wear the dark pants so you don't tear up the jerseys.
Horn takes a snap, drops back, sacked, recovered by Woodlawn Panthers. Number 4 on the recovery, I believe. Big early turnover for the Woodlawn Panthers. All excited. That kills our momentum on offense. Woodlawn drops back, finds someone down the field, broken up by number 10, Caden Anderson. Little back roll there. Nope, strapped down by him. Rolling out, quarterback for Woodlawn, tries to find someone in the end zone, broken up by Rancher Miller, getting up, trash talking. He's on straps too. Nobody's catching it on him. Woodlawn Panthers forced to take 3. It's good. Woodlawn Panthers up 3-0. Jackets ball. Horn takes a snap, hands it off. Taken down in the backfield by number 9. Hard Panthers ball. Tried to hand it off. Fumbled. Recovered by number 7, Ravius Williams. Really exciting energy brought to the field by him. We're ready for our offense to go back on the field and kill it. 4th down. Jerry Horn tries to find someone down the field. Tip almost caught by Colton LaBeouf. Really horrible turnover for the Jackets. Quarterback number 18 rolling out. He's real shifty, loves to roll out, tries to find someone down the field and does. Woodlawn Panthers on the quarterback keeper. He's making people miss. He's finding holes. People can't get him down. He's scrambling and keeps going. Finally ran out of bounds. Number 18 takes a snap for Woodlawn, fakes the handoff, throws it, broken up by Jacob Deal. Big pass breakup, big incompletion. Woodlawn forced to take 3 again. Kicks is up, and it's good. That kid's got a leg on him.
He did a good job.
Woodlawn up 6-0, 4:16 left. Jackets punting. Trenton Harrison gets a good kickoff, good spiral. He's a great punter. That kid just can't get a hold of it. Recovered by number 24, Quentin Clay, who dropped that punt a few weeks ago and had a turnover. He's really turned around for us.
Yeah, he's coming along.
Horn hands the ball off to number 27, Enzo Landry, who fights for it, gets a couple yards. Horn drops back, tries to find someone, throws it up. Colton LaBeouf, huge one-hand catch, huge energy, gets up, trash talking, rightfully so, celebrating with everybody on the team. Coach, tell me how big of a play that was for our offense.
Yeah, we needed something to get going, and we'd struggled there offensively. We got into the red zone right here. Need a big play to be made, and I tell you what, man, this is a big time play. That angle right there is even better. Just a huge one-handed grab, and LaBeouf continues to make plays for us when we need him.
Extra point, snap is muffed, picked up by Johnny Bravo, smoked, absolutely killed. We got to get that catch, hold it down so we can allow him to kick and let him do what he does. Quarterback puts a man in motion, dropped again, Fumble recovery, flag on the play. Everybody's hoping for Denham ball, confused, waiting on the refs to tell them what's going on. Penalty decline, Jackets ball, defense is going crazy. Big turnover, great field position for our offense to come out. Horn takes a snap, hands it off to Paul, who finds a gap, finds a hole. Touchdown, called back for holding, flag on the play. Jackets have to back it up. Look at Brent and Paul celebrating. Jackets forced to take 3. Bravo's kick is up, low, no good. Game is still tied at 6-6. Woodlawn drops back, tries to find someone, finds a man over the middle, making everybody miss, breaking tackles, breaking people's ankles, dropped into deep Jackets territory. Woodlawn has a different quarterback who rolls out, tries to find something, finds a man open over Ja'Cory Gross for a touchdown. Woodlawn Panthers take a 13-6 lead. Coach, how big of a momentum killer was that for our defense?
Yeah, we're in cover 4 right there. We got some young corners out there that just bid on some things in front of them. I mean, it's over Ja'Cory Gross, but technically we're in cover 4. It should have a cornerback there that bid up. They get some momentum with the big play before. They're in a situation where they could run a little something, a little trickery right here, and they did, and we're successful. And sometimes hats off to them for getting it done. And sometimes you got to do that to win football games, especially in this situation that we were in. And they got it done.
Horn drops back, passes to the flat, finds number 5, Brenton Paul, keeps going, makes people miss. Big first down. Turnover on downs, Woodlawn scrambling, trying to find something open, finds the man open, who drops the ball. Forced to punt. Jackets get the ball back, forced to punt again. Trenton Harrison finds another man downfield. He drops it again. Almost recovered by the Jackets. We're fighting for it. We have a bunch of people all over the ball. People are wrestling for it. You don't know whose ball it is until the ref really decides. People getting broken up. Man still on the ground with the ball. Still Woodlawn's ball. Woodlawn finds a man broken up by Caden Anderson. Big pass breakup. Quarterback drops back, trying to scramble. Almost sacked by Darius Scott. Finds somebody who dove for the ball. Really good catch. Really big play for Woodlawn. Bad snap. Fumble on the ground. Jackets ball recovered. Huge moment for Jackets defense. Trying to get our offense back on the field. Get some work in. Hopefully tie up the game. Horn drops back to pass. Finds number 17, John Gaspard, down the middle, making people miss, turning on the Jets, turning up. Nobody can catch him. Look at him run. Touchdown, Jackets. Coach, tell me how big of an impact he's made being a homeschool transfer coming in this junior year for him.
I tell you what, I really like these kids a lot, and it's not because they're good at football, it's because they're great in their locker room. They've come in and really have just become a part of the family and have really brought a lot of excitement and energy to our locker room. And these guys, they're still getting used to football at a high level. They're not playing with Chef anymore. They're not playing against opponents that aren't 5A Louisiana football. So they're going through a little learning curve, but you're going to see big things out of this kid as we move forward because they're getting better and better every day. And it's such a huge play we had to have.
Bravo's extra point is good. Tie game, 13-13 with 5:48 left. Woodlawn drops back for a deep pass. Tries to find someone. Almost intercepted by Jaden Washington. Great defense by him yet again this week. Panthers forced the punt. Horn hands it off. Oh, nope, he faked me even. He's going down the field, breaking tackles, keeps going. That kid can run. Horn takes a snap, hands it off to Paul. Paul finding lanes, making people miss. He can run when he wants to, and he's showing it right here. Big first down for the Jackets into Woodlawn territory.
His best game yet.
Horn hands it off to Paul. Paul trying to find lanes, finds another lane, big hit. Pretty good run by him. Horn keeps it on third down, tries to get it, but comes up short. Jackets forced to take 3. Bravo's kick is up, and it's good. Jackets have a 16-13 lead with 1:31 left in the game. Woodlawn ball, quarterback drops back, looking for something open, throws it off his back foot, finds a man, big catch for them, big momentum gainer. First down. Woodlawn pass is complete again, trying to find something, trying to make something work. tackled out of bounds. Number 18 drops back, tries to find somebody. Broken up by number 24, Clinton Clay. He's had a really good game this game. Woodlawn quarterback keeps it, and he's just rolling out, running people over, gets the first down. Seconds left. Woodlawn's forced to take 3. Tries to take 3. The kick is up. Missed. Jackets going crazy. That's another Jacket win. Denham holds on 16-13. Coach, how close of a game was that, and how should it have not been that close?
Well, I mean, if you look at the history of the Woodlawn-Denham games, I mean, they've usually been pretty close and pretty amazing games. I've been on both sides of it. You know, you go into a field in a situation with the conditions like this, coming from a team that had just got beat by, 3 with U-High. You can see the kick here again. You know, I'm not surprised they kicked. You know, a lot of people question them kicking it, but this kid has already kicked on this field for 2 weeks and almost won a football game versus U-High. So, I mean, them going for it doesn't surprise me at all. And just came up a little short. I mean, you can blame it on the conditions, but we all played in it. But to finish the game, to finish a Woodlawn game, on the road is so big for our guys. And, that's a tough opponent. They don't always show in their record, but I tell you what, they're a tough opponent. They're going to show up every week. And the fact that we went on the road in those conditions, gritted out a win, kind of shows our growth and where we're at and who we can become. And we just got to continue to grow from that.
Game time stats. Jerry Horn, 4 for 14 passing with 88 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brenton Paul, 28 rushes, 132 yards. John Gaspard, 2 receptions, 61 yards, 1 touchdown. All right, Coach, how did the Panthers, giving us so many opportunities with turnovers, kind of save us and let us get forward to win that game?
Well, look, I mean, I think if you talk to Coach Pellegrin and those guys over there, I mean, it was a sloppy football game because of the sloppy conditions.
Yes,
the thing is both teams have to play on it. So
right.
At that point, it's really, who can control the football, who can win the turnover battle, and you can't have bad turnovers. And sadly, we were on the better end this go round. I thought we did a good job. We had the turnover early, but I thought we did a pretty good job protecting the football where, we won the turnover battle. And a lot of times if you do that, you win the football game, which has kind of been, one of our demons is our turnovers. But, it's a sloppy situation. And really because of it, our kids, both sides really were tough and gritted it out. And, just the conditions made for a challenge.
Yes.
I can't say that enough, but I mean, you found out a lot about both teams. I thought Scott did a great job getting those boys ready to play at Woodlawn. I thought our coaches did a great job getting our guys ready to play here. And to go on the road and grit out a win in a game that might not so much be ours with us having to run the football up front and push people around in a mud pit, I was really proud that we gritted it out and got it done. And, hats off to both teams for getting through that and fighting in it and fighting in the mud. And really, we did produce a pretty good football game.
Yes, sir. Coming up Friday, we play against EA. What can we do to establish a more complete and put together offense? Yeah,
I mean, I think the biggest thing is, and you hear me say it all the time, we got to start fast. I mean, we're trying everything possible to get our guys comfortable as quick as possible. In practice, we go out and we do our pre-practice and our stretch. We go in and call roll now and kind of have a team meeting to go out straight to team to kind of mimic a football game. Anything like that we can do to get y'all comfortable as quick as possible, we feel like could give us an edge on starting as fast as possible, as quick as possible. And that's really where we're at, man. If we could just come out with a little energy, I think we're a team to where when things are good, we're really good, and when things get bad, we snowball, and it's almost hard to stop. Yes. So if we can come out and make some things happen early on and get some energy, I really think we have a chance to be really good. And you saw it in the scrimmage. We came out just hair on fire and made some plays early, and next thing you know, we're rolling with a whole confidence that we haven't seen since then. And that's what we have to get back to.
Yes, sir. Jerry has been taking a couple beatings these last couple weeks. How can we prepare to get him protected more so he's not taking as many hits? Well,
I mean, we have put in a couple bigger protections, but 2 weeks ago against Central, Jerry's beating really had a lot to do with Jerry. I mean, the ball's not getting out of his hands. He likes to pat it, and he likes to he's almost wanting to do too much at times. Like, just run the offense, get the ball out of your hand, and we have a chance. Sometimes quarterbacks like to hold on to that football and want to make more of what there is,
right.
or they want to look for more that's out there, deeper shots, when all you have to do is take what they give you. And in a situation with Central where he took a beating, a lot of that was he knew the guy off the edge was his man, so he had to throw hot and get it out of his hands, but instead he patted on it and he took some hits that I didn't want him to take.
Right.
You know, Friday night again, I thought we did a better job protecting. I thought our O-line played better, and you know, really establishing the run. You know, again, we still got young guys up front that are learning and getting comfortable. I mean, it was week 3, and you know, you can see that we are getting better. You know, we're basing everything off of a scrimmage early on to where we were really good,
Yes,
and you know, we were really vanilla as was Zachary, and we just got after it. But we got to get back to growing that energy and that excitement and that swag and that confidence for us to move forward.
Yes, sir. Can you give us some of the offensive and defensive keys to victory against EA Friday?
Well, you know, defensively, we're going to have to be strong in the box. They're going to run the football. They got a big O-line. They got a kid that's been offered by everybody in the country that's a special player at tackle. I mean, we're going to have to get big and get physical with a bigger O-line, and you know, we can't shy away from that. And you know, I think a lot of times you've seen us really be successful late in the game, even with Central down. You know, if we can get into that late third quarter, fourth quarter with a chance to win a football game, I feel really good about our guys and where we're at conditioning wise that can play for 48 minutes or longer. And you know, we gotta continue to have that happen. We got to get into the fourth quarter with a chance to win. And defensively, we've been flying around, getting physical. Offensively, you can't turn the football over. Got to win in the trenches. And really, you know, we got to. When it's time to take a shot, take a shot. When it's time to run the offense, take what they give you. If we take what they give us and we run the offense, we got a chance to be really good again. And again, you know, EA is a big-time opponent, a tough opponent.
Yes, sir.
And got a new coach who I like. The young guys doing a really good job there, and they're only going to get better. So you know, we got to strike now while we still can and make this thing happen.
Yes, sir. Thanks for watching this episode of the Brett Beard Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. The game is Friday night at home versus East Ascension. Kickoff 7 o'clock. Coach, thank you for coming out today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Great job.
Thank you.
That's how you beat big-time programs in the real games too. We got to capitalize on some of that. And we got to continue to get better. I told you.